There we go. Okay, so if you don't have a browser window open, YouTube won't start your stream. Go figure. Oh dear. Yeah, it sounds like you are incredibly busy. Hope you're over the flu and such now, Molly. Right. So, we are looking for the back garden. Now, if it were me, I'd have put a path around here. But someone's put a tree in the way. So what do I know?
The local justice system in all its glory.
Uh-huh. Sherlock, why are you putting up posters about the justice system? What's going on? So, oh, that would be it then. John, why won't you let me into the back garden?
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona. So many others we could help. There is no coming back from this.
Okay. I will return later.
I find myself awash in uncertainty. Perhaps now is not the time, with so much left to do.
Thank you, Sherlock. Thank you. Some doors can remain closed.
Cordona still calls for us, yes. And
okay.
We will answer. But know this, John. One way or another, we will find ourselves back in front of this door, unable to avoid the truth any longer.
Okay. So if I go through the door, am I heading towards endgame? I haven't done that much. By the way, I apologise for no camera. But it is a deliberate policy choice today. My hair's not talking to me, so I can't be bothered. I remember blooming trees, shimmers in the pond, and a cosy gazebo. It seems we have a large garden behind our manor, accessible through a door on the ground floor that is bordered by 2 windows, and blocked by my subconscious. You gave Niccolo a haircut yesterday and he's now tiny. Oh! You can't just say things like that and not post pictures. Yeah. Pot kettle indeed. I mean, I am going to have to go and impersonate a police officer as well. That's something else I am going to have to do. I'm thinking if I save the game now and then possibly poke in the back garden. And then if it is endgame, I will reload and I can go off and do other subquests. His hair was about 3 inches long and it made him look much bigger. Oh, I believe you. And I suppose, yes, he's got the coat, your coat, you know, for him, so he's not going to get cold from having a haircut. Question is, do you shave his paw pads? Which seems to be an ongoing battle in all the dog groomer videos I've seen. Hey, Kate B. Okay. So, let's see if going outside will trigger in-game. If it does, then obviously reload. If it doesn't, I will go and have a nervous breakdown in the back garden. You do indeed shave his paw pads, though he sulks about it. Oh!
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. There is no coming back from this. Please.
Right. Well, whatever's back there, John is really keen for me not to. Also dislikes the sanitary trim, I can see that.
I find myself
I didn't mean to do that.
awash in
Thank you.
Cordona still calls for us. Yeah, but know this, John.
Yep. I actually pressed the
don't
wrong
have to
button.
do- there's no-
Yeah. I'm gonna finish this.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together.
I mean, how bad must Mycroft have been? That the only brotherly love that Sherlock got is from his imaginary friend. Oh. That's different.
Why didn't I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
Okay, so what did you update evidence-wise? I spent my childhood in Stonewood Manor and I'm starting to remember flashes. Yeah. The door to the garden is finally unlocked and the answers to all my questions await. I haven't lost any of the other quests, so they're still live. Yeah. Mycroft is older, yeah. I was thinking my sister's kids, I think, are, I want to say 8 years apart. I think. They're obviously also not Victorian. Yeah, Mycroft was very much an adult when Sherlock was under 10 here. Certainly at the sliding down the banister stage. Right. Let's have a explore. Whatever it is, it's shocking enough he's changed his wardrobe. Hello. Okay. Rust is apparently not a thing. Huh. Okay.
Ah, yes. The statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. Pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
Oh boy. Given all the little Easter eggs and things in the text, I'm almost tempted to start Googling the myth of Merope. Find out who she was. Okay. Oh, one of the Pleiades. Pleiades. Oh, okay. The place is huge. Interestingly, I can't run in the garden. Okay. Was turned into a star with her sisters to escape Orion's affections, protector of sailors. Fair enough. Huh. Well, okay, here we go.
Mother?
Uh-huh. I may be reloading. Our Sherlock might be going nuts. Ah. That's the context in which I recognise the name, rather than her being one of the Pleiades. Was Sisyphus. Sisyphus' wife. Oh, this is normal.
That's from Mother's favourite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Not a lot. Oh boy. Sherlock's having a breakdown. Whee! From the people who brought you the awakening. Okay, this is that awful situation you semi-witnessed.
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
Okay. That's the doctor, isn't it? Not having it. John, you got anything for me?
These must help calm her down.
Uh-huh.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
Can I just give a generic hell no? You have a teacup like that. Hopefully you do not also have a doctor shouting at you. Okay, this place is weird.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
No. Big no. Very big no. Well, when you said pond, he was understating. What? Uh-oh.
Don't go, Mother, wait.
Ah. Well, best of luck for that, Kate B. I hope everything goes smoothly. Okay. This is having a normal one.
I remember this artifact from Mother's collection.
Okay.
Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
Okay. Yeah. And clearly this is going absolutely swimmingly.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek.
We know from exploring that we hid down here.
You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Well. Okay.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
It's alright, so are the memories.
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer.
Sherlock, I'm here losing my absolute freaking marbles.
Sherry, come here, darling.
Where are you?
Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is not going to be good, is it?
I'm waiting for you.
Meanwhile, yep, John's having an absolute breakdown over there.
Coming, Mother! This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Mycroft hyper-protective.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful.
Oh dear.
Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed.
Okay. Had underestimated quite how much was going to be in the way of potential breakdowns.
Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
Okay, so that was Mycroft's idea.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea.
Yep, this is all incredibly disturbing.
Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry.
Yeah. Only within a matter of days he's going to be ripped away from this and sent to London.
Speaking of your father,
Uh-oh.
could you call him out, please?
Mom! He's... I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm
Okay.
telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No! Don't you dare say such things!
Uh-oh.
You are a liar like all the others! Don't call me that! You aren't fooling me!
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie!
Oh boy.
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself!
Please stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry! Give me my stuff, I can't tell you!
question is it dementia or an illness related to? Or was the doctor pulling something and keeping her in that condition with maltreatment, which seems to have been Mycroft's opinion. Oh, wow. But yes, yikes on a bike, indeed. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, by the way, for those interested, Frogwares, the creators of this fine game, and lots of others, are just about to, or just have launched their Kickstarter for The Sinking City 2. This time it's Arkham. Excellent group of people, and well worth supporting. They do produce very, very good games under extreme circumstances, certainly at the moment, given that their team is still, for the most part, in Ukraine. He was living in the house. The doctor losing that kind of gig would hurt. He might have been doing a malpractice. Yeah, she could well have been ill after the death of her husband. You know, suddenly widowed, father to 2 children, and having to cope on her own. And maintain her work. That can hit you like a truck. My mother attacked me in the garden of Stonewood Manor, and the day she died. My mother took a dose of sedatives with her tea on the day she died. Did she really? See what else we can do. After Mycroft caught Otto Richter, he blamed him for our mother's death. Yeah, Mycroft seems fairly determined. Okay, so either Dr. Richter experimented on my mother with unconventional drugs and treatments, and every dose had a risk of side effects. Or my mother used sedatives frequently, so her body must have built up a tolerance. It wouldn't be a danger to her. So, that could be that she had an allergic reaction to her medication and she suffocated. Which would lead to the conclusion that Richter was trying to save Violet, but Mycroft deliberately blamed him for her death, despite John and I being responsible. I killed my mother without knowing it. The idea to give her sedatives came from John, which means I can't trust my own mind. To heal myself, I must get rid of John. I'm very dubious about this. So let's flip this. Someone drowned my mother, either by accident or on purpose. Otto Richter is responsible. Or Mycroft accused him of murder, but it's unclear if Otto killed her deliberately. Deliberate murder or an accident. So either way, Mycroft is hiding the truth to protect Sherlock. And it was either that Otto killed her to end her suffering and save his life, or Mycroft, or he killed her by a tracheotomy that went wrong, which is another option. So flipping that one doesn't help. Okay, Chrono, fair enough. You know, I strongly suspect we may be going to the earlier save. Basically, either John's responsible, John and he are responsible, i.e. Sherlock, or with an enhanced tolerance to sedatives, dosing her tea would not have done anything. In which case, whether she drowned or not, we need to know whether she had a wound in her throat. My mother drowned. Her throat wound could either be a final humiliation by her killer or a desperate attempt to save her. Or the slit was an attempted tracheotomy, which makes no sense to do if she was drowning. So, right, let's have a quick check if this is a point of no return and I can't do the rest of the game. Yeah. Okay, reloading. I have stumbled into the end game. So I'm not actually taking this response.
Sherlock.
Come on.
Get off me. Sherry, you could... She was...
Who?
Why?
I just want to get to the end of the cutscene so that I can...
Sherlock. No, you...
I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I don't want to know. Come on, let me quit. Let me quit. Just let me to get to the menu, please. Honest to God. I have deliberately skipped through because I don't want to know. Oh, come on.
I am all right.
No, you're not.
I returned to London and enrolled at Cambridge University. Their professors leave something...
Right. I do not want the end game. I am not in desirous of meeting the end game. Why are you beating up Lieutenant Commander Data?
And
Come on. Let me out.
well, don't.
Right. We done? We done? We go. Come on. Thank you. Right, actually what I want to do is go back and reload there. So it'll be the most recent manual save. Sherlock is afraid of water. If he falls in, he blacks out. Oh. Right. So we definitely do not want to go in the garden yet. Because if nothing else, it leads to a huge cutscene. And I still have so many cases not done yet. So what's the deal with the Pillar of Knives? Which I was there and they got really annoyed with me. So, let's go to the Pillar of Knives. Cheap antique trailer. Oh, so yes, we still have places to shop and coins to find and so many things to do. Right. Near the barracks. Okay, so where's the barracks? I am trying to remember where the barracks is. That's the warehouse. That's the miners' market. Rolling Bricks Bridge, which I think is a brilliant name actually. How come everything else is marked? Observation point, Pillar of Knives. There we go. I was looking in the wrong region. Oh. Okay. Let's go to that one and then I can check out some of the missing coins. I love that there's a Gallifrey Street. That slightly freaks me out. Obviously, by the way, I'm going to edit out that accidental cock-up. Right, where am I going? So if I hang a left, I can go to Queen Street and look for hidden coin number 6. Okay. And there's that bloody Zeppelin. Which may or may not have anything to do with anything. Oh, it's like the little kiosk. That's cute. Where's the door? How do you get in? So now the second right. seafood and wine. Oh, we have a clothes shop.
Take a look. Try it on. It'll be a nice purchase.
Okay.
The finest clothes for the finest citizens.
Yes, but what about me? Oh gosh. Okay. Windcoat, a storm is coming. I love that they're just giving the sinking city outfits to Sherlock for no particularly good reason. For scientist, you dolt, you monster. He can do his full Frankenstein thing. So that puts me in with criminals. No, nobody else likes it. That's fantastic, if slightly bonkers. That's completely bonkers. No idea what the hell's going on there. You can take pinstripes too far. No. Yeah, if you have the assets, you may as well use them. Exactly. Which is why, of course, in the sinking city, Charles Reed can wander around in the Deerstalker and overcoat of Sherlock Holmes from earlier games. The armor's interesting. I mean, that one looks a bit more functional, to be brutally honest. I don't know what context I will need to disguise Sherlock like that. John's armor. Okay. I like the four-leaf clover. Beige Ottoman outfit for those worried a vest was too showy. Rather like that, actually. Random African outfit.
Of course. Think it over. Take your time.
Okay, I don't actually have any money. Well, I do, but I don't have much. Okay, so I need to go round to the Professor's Road. Hello. Not sure if this is where I need to be, but that's a nice little cafe. I love these little courtyards and things. They're great. Hello. Beauty parlour. Yep. You wouldn't, would you? She's terrifying, objectively. Right. So up here. Hello, horsey. Not where I thought it would be, actually. Bunker. I've got a missing coin near a bank. Okay. file under as you do. Who's a coffee addict? No one's a coffee addict. I'm not a coffee addict. I'm not a coffee addict. A despicable religious fanatic. Nah. Okay. We have hidden coin number 7. Oh, that one's I couldn't find, actually. I gave up. I ran around for ages. Is that a thing I can look at? So that's hidden coin number 6. Which I don't think I found, obviously. I found 1, 8. Maybe I can only have one on the books at a time. Okay. Okay, fine. So if it won't let me find it, I'm going to run all the way along there and see if it'll let me locate that one. Because that's on the way to where I'm going. Oh, there's also a Mycroft one. Oh, good lord. We have a Mycroft mission. Yeah, there's a reason I couldn't let this game end yet, because I've got so much to do. Ristorante. You know what, guys? Pick a language. Stick with it. So, 1, 2... So if I take... If I follow Bazaar Road, past the next on the right. And then I can head north towards the coin. Okay. This not being a section where Sherlock's having a breakdown, I can actually run. Panatheria. Hello. Hi. You gonna talk to me? You're not gonna talk to me? Don't know who you are. Why is the area under guard? What's going on? Mr. Todd the barber. Oh. This is not where I thought I was. Distances are weird.
A contest for the guests of Cordona.
Yeah,
Find hidden treasure.
So if I go straight along here and then turn left.
Hi there.
Hello. Red Pill Pharmacy. Okay, what? Right, okay, I am here. Right, so what's the mish? There is someone I'm supposed to talk to.
Sherlock Holmes, your brother Mycroft sent his regards.
Ah, hello.
Oh, how touching. Perhaps one day he'll do it in person.
Look, I just tell you what they tell me.
And you've done it admirably. Good show. I'm confident that with a bit of effort, one day you might even send regards to the king himself. Goodbye.
Wait, no. I haven't told you yet.
Of course, let me guess. Mission urgent, fate of the nation, etc. Mycroft busy with his tea parties, is he?
Right. So, one of our agents has been involved in an accident and can't send us the confidential document she's obtained. We need you to go and ensure the job is completed. So, yes, urgent mission, fate of the nation.
So, Mycroft needs another errand boy. And you are presumably too incompetent? Oh, don't give me that look. I'll go and check on your agent. Send Mycroft my regards.
The details are in this note, Mr. Holmes. If I were you, I'd start to take this more seriously. Lives are at stake.
Okay. Michael's agent got into an accident at the intersection of Baskerville Street and Reed Street in Scaladio. Find her and collect the package of documents she had obtained. Afterwards, pass it to the agent on the square in front of City Hall. The man's afraid of fire. You can see it on his face. Okay. Baskerville and Reed.
Nothing ever changes. I'm pulled back and forth.
Okay. Now I saw Baskerville Street. Ah, there we go. Baskerville and Reed. I see Baskerville. Oh, there's Reed. Oh, it's right by the police station. Oh. Okay.
My brothers playing all their silly games.
Hey, at least mine are fun.
Yeah, of course he does regard John as his brother. So if I head to the police station, then I can head up Baskerville. I need to head north. I believe. Well, that's weird. So if I keep going north, I'll hit Reed Street. I love the look of this place, but my god, it's easy to get lost. So Reed Street is weird and creepy. Well, tracks. Hello, piggies. Back out this way then. What's the fountain? Right, okay. Hang on. Where the hell am I? Excuse me.
Excuse me, just one question.
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
Guessing this is the site of the accident. Hello, Mr. Policeman, sir. Wow. Okay, that's all gone horribly.
Could you help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Huh.
Sir, what do you think you're doing?
Officer.
Oh, I know you.
Nah.
You're the clever chap that cracked that Palazzo del Luzzo case, eh?
Well, presuming there has not been another murder since, then yes, it is I. I'm here to investigate the accident. You don't mind if I examine the scene?
You're too late. Case closed. It was no accident. The rickshaw driver deliberately ran that poor woman over, and I'm taking him into custody.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then my examination of the scene can hardly interfere with your brilliant work, Officer
Huxley. Well, if you want to play detective, go ahead. But stay away from my business, all right?
Okay. Right. Yeah. Oh, that was pleasant. Sorry. Ew. Ugh. Okay, well, he's having a turn. So let's have a look at her.
It takes two to tango. I'll find a use for it.
I'm just going to casually steal some evidence. He won't mind. It's all good.
The dress looks generally neat and tidy. Any staining must have been from the accident.
Okay.
An impact to the back of the head caused severe damage. Her death was probably instant.
Cordona's true horror revealed. Behold, the killer curb.
John, you're a weirdo. The jury is out as to who's responsible for the deaths. What's that on her neck? What is that?
This pendant looks like it may contain something. Let's see.
I have one exactly like that, and it holds a set of dice. A blank note.
Cleaning the houses of rich men by day and preserving England's secrets by night.
Okay.
My friend, you know you're in trouble, right? But all this can go away for a small fee.
Oh, really?
Damn crooked cops. Come on, concentrate, so we can stop him before he arrests the driver.
Yeah. Okay, no such thing as coincidence. Let's save this. We've got a John challenge. Asked me to concentrate and find out what really happened. A blank note, perhaps chemical analysis will reveal something. Okay. So, we're aiming for -8 orange, 10 blue. That's a lot. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Right, okay. So I'm just going to have to do some multi-manipulation here, I feel. I've got 3 joins. One doubling. That doesn't give me any blue. Actually, if I'm doing that, I might as well do this. So we'll need that one. And that one. Yeah, that may work. So, we want to multiply that and that. No, okay, rephrase. That is right, but I'm getting ahead of myself, so we need to join those two. Oh, no we don't. No, we don't. That's silly, Drutty. Oh, for God's sake, Linda. First off, we do that. So that's now -3. Then we link those two to give -3, -4. Then we multiply those by 2 to -6 and 8. Ideally, I want a -2 + 2. That would be great, but we're not going to get that. Right, what are you? Wrong is what you are. Okay. Right, okay, that's the way to go. So I want that, which I then flip. And then we unify it with that. -8, 10, and then we send that to the solution. Hidden with invisible ink, the note contains an address: Northwestern Scaladio, the crossing of Reichenbach Road and Hudsonetti Street. Look for the bird sign. Right, okay. Right, so we are looking for Hudsonetti Street. Hudsonetti Street and Reichenbach. So if I head north from here, then I will be going the right way. So let's save this again, because I don't know when the test is going to overrun.
I didn't see her, I swear. She came out of nowhere. I heard someone collide with my cart, and when I turned around, she was lying there dead.
Okay.
Sir, I've heard the same "not my fault" lie 1,000 times. I wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah.
Always take care when walking beneath balconies.
She were brained, I reckon.
From the position of the body, we can deduce that Mycroft's agent walked down the street from the east.
Okay.
The rickshaw's tracks show that the vehicle was coming from the south.
Okay.
The rickshaw gained speed down the slope of the road and was going too fast to stop for a pedestrian.
Right. But she wasn't looking where she was going.
But, Sherry, it would be impossible to miss a rickshaw speeding downhill. It was as fast as a racehorse.
Unless something distracts you.
So the crash distracted her. And then the crash.
A sudden loud noise caught the agent's attention and they stepped into the road without looking. It was all an accident. John, no one is immune to chance. Such synchrony of events would be very difficult to contrive artificially.
No such thing as coincidence. I bet there's a killer mastermind behind this. Or a team of killers. Oh, a secret global rickshaw conspiracy.
Uh-huh.
Upon examination of the scene, I have concluded that the smash of the flower pot distracted the woman. She didn't notice the oncoming rickshaw. After stepping into its path, she was knocked to the ground and died after hitting her head on the curb. It was most likely an accident.
Oh, that's just your imagination. The facts say otherwise.
Well, fact, there are no wheel tracks on the woman's body, so the rickshaw could not have run over her. Fact, you are blackmailing an innocent man.
Didn't I tell you to stay out of my business?
Yeah, I don't like you.
You're lucky there's a crowd.
So the man can go free. Oh, thank you, Officer Huxley, for your excellent decision.
All right. The rickshaw puller can leave, but he better not show his face again. That goes twice for you, Mr. White Knight. Goodbye, sir.
Good grief, is everybody in this island?
Poor chap alone.
The
Dodgy
truth
shit.
must be told, even if it damns as often as it saves. Today it spared a driver and denounced an officer. Tomorrow, perhaps the opposite.
Thank you, sir. But this policeman would have never let me go if you hadn't intervened.
Probably not. Okay. Right, so I need to go to her house. For Northwestern Scaladio, Reichenbach and Hudsonetti Street. So if I go east from here and then head north, I should be following back the path she took, actually. She says optimistically. Oh. Can I get north from here? Does that take me anywhere? Go anywhere? Ah, here we go, possibly. Yes. Ah, the random Fibonacci hopscotch. Okay. How'd you do? Hudsonetti like Mrs. Hudson. Indeedy. Everything in this city is named for either stuff from Holmes or from Sinking City. It's great. So yeah, if I hang a right here. Okay, that's lost. Huh. Tell the difference between north and south, it's great. Oh! Oh, wonderful, there's a dead horse here. Excellent. Bloody hell. Okay, rephrase that. There's a dead stallion here. Well, that's not something I expected to see today. Uh-huh. Why don't they just say she lives somewhere that looks well dodgy in it, gov? So, I am looking for the sign with the bird, which suspiciously is going to be that, I suspect. Maybe. And apartment 2, one assumes.
1 bed, 1 table, and 1 horrible scent of decay which someone tried to cover with perfume. A typical safe house for my cross spies.
Uh-huh.
I've always wanted to try something new.
Agent 221B moustache. Really? Sherlock, you're stealing disguise elements now. Fine. That's presumably what I was sent for.
Reminds me of the mess in your room, John.
Uh-huh, that'd be the mess that you make, sir. Okay, what else? Someone was searching. Or she was.
Fake passports. I guess nothing is a crime if you're working for the Crown.
Coolio.
The espionage life where at any moment you could die. Of boredom.
He's really got issues, this John, hasn't he? Famous magician, the amazing Alonzo. Express services. Rally round the flag. Okay. Well, we trust this place as far as I could comfortably throw it. Oh, gun.
A brand new model. Must say, perfectly maintained. She took good care of it.
Okay. And a knife. And that's a sailor's outfit. She was a disguise person, wasn't she?
Being a secret agent isn't easy.
What was in there?
The documents may have been stowed in here, but they're gone now.
Okay.
Whoever broke in clearly does not appreciate lockpicks.
Okay. Huh. That's just that section, which I've already done. So, do we have anything else? Somebody had a way with her stuff. Yeah, they went out the window, I reckon. Yeah, we have footprints. Oh, I don't know what that is.
The wax is still warm.
Oh, that was a candle. Oh, okay.
Primitive, but efficient at breaking windows.
I hadn't even noticed the window was broken. Oh, yes. From there I can see,
Brute-force
yes.
intrusion rather than a stealthy sneak-in.
That's weird.
Sloppy work. Unprofessional. Someone was in a hurry. Mycroft's documents were stolen. The thief entered through the broken window not long ago.
What are we waiting for? Let's search the backyard and track him down.
Okay. Can I get out that way? No. That door. So, how am I going to get round to this side? Opportunity thief. Got more than they bargained for. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay. He's looking for clues. I'm looking for clues. It's weird. I mean, the broken bottle could be anything. Hello, you happen to see somebody bashing their way through a window? We have footprints. Maybe. Oh, we have blood. Cut themselves on the window. Clumsy. Okay. Now, which way did the blood go? This way? Maybe not. That bloody dead horse. Again. Huh. Looks like you're flogging A. Right, is there blood I can look at here? Should be. So they were bleeding. Which means logically they went this way. I mean, it makes sense. But I'm not seeing it. Is it just that I haven't pinned it? Yes, I hadn't pinned it. Okay. I wonder why that wasn't giving me the option. Right, okay. So back to the window. There we go. Sharp Venus
They were
blood.
in such a hurry that they cut themselves.
There we go, now I've got the trail. Not coagulated.
They injured
fresh.
themselves pretty seriously.
Oh, good. There's no need to sound quite so happy about it, Sherlock. And we've got blood on the wall now.
Look at the amount of blood. Does it mean they were waiting here for something?
The police patrol schedule sends officers along here regularly. Our thief wasn't waiting. They were hiding.
There we go. I nearly waited for the ghost police to go past. Oopsie. So they've got change there. Hmm? Hello? What's the God Squad up to? What is this, a Vatican hitman? Not that I would ever imply the Vatican employ hitmen.
The blood trail stops here.
Oh.
They must have finally bandaged the wound.
Okay. Can I take that? Apparently not. Around this way. They had an encounter with the fruit seller.
Oh, men are always in a hurry.
True.
And women always pay the consequences.
Also true. Right.
The thief must be somewhere around here. I can almost smell him.
Uh-huh. Almost. It's not him. English adventurer. Called Donan Taylor. British aristocratic pauper with a bandaged hand. There we go. We have found him. Hi.
Piece of advice. Next time you try to steal from an agent of the United Kingdom, don't leave a trail of blood behind you. Try using a lockpick.
So it seems this is it. You found me. And now I have no choice. No choice at all.
What?
He told me to give you this letter.
So where are the documents, and who is he?
Huh. Piece of advice. When someone tells you to mind your own business, listen.
Oh, we're going with Moriarty. Oh, ow.
Oh, Sherry. What horror could he have been facing that suicide was the better option?
It's a grim augury indeed.
Oh, dear.
There's something bigger brewing, John. We should inspect the poor man for any leads.
We've got
Did you
some
get yourself
sellotape.
into?
Now you're asking. Okay, so down here. Huh. Oh dear. Oh, that is John. Okay. I just had a slight panic then. Right. Done that. S, find me in room 227M. As soon as we'd located him, the thief, talking gibberish about having no choice, jumped off the bridge to his death. Okay, let's pin that. And go examine the body. That's presumably where he cut his
He
hand.
managed to bandage the wound properly. A strange act of self-preservation for a man on his way to suicide.
Hmm.
Expensive clothes. Pretty worn out, though.
What have we got? Hello?
A family insignia. Typical nobleman fashion.
No! If that turns out to be who I suspect it is, I am just going to either worship at the altar of Fogwares or just throw something. But I tell you what, if the casing to this watch is scratched up, especially around the winding keyhole, yeah, I am just going to throw something.
Old and made of silver. Not expensive, but might be an heirloom.
Take a photo of this poor bugger. Better to give Mycroft something rather than nothing.
Okay.
I suppose it may help in understanding the situation.
Huh. Okay, what the hell's going on over there?
Poor chap.
I gotta ask, who's having dinner? Who's having lunch on the beach? Oh, they were fishing. Oh, that makes kind of sense then. Huh. And Sherlock's scared of water. Suppose he never does swim in the books, does he? Right. I took a photo of the thief so Michael's agents could perhaps clarify the situation. thief probably passed the documents to this M, who continues to evade discovery. Seems he wanted to leave me just one clue and note of invitation. Right. Well, that's going to be an interesting discussion, isn't it? I should give it to Mycroft's. Give the photo to Mycroft's agent. Okay. Right. Okay then. Room 227. Do we think the hotel? Trying to remember where the hotel is now. That's the warehouse district. That's the watchtower. See, I'd been assuming M for Mycroft, but now I'm starting to wonder. El Palazzo dell'Uso. Well, I can get back to Mycroft's agent quite quickly, so let's see if I can get into the hotel. Technically, I think I'm still staying there. I want to get picky. Unless the Palazzo dell'Uso is where the kinky party was, which I could be wrong. M show up a lot. Moriarty, Mycroft, Mary Morstan. Yeah. Yeah, that was where the kinky party was. Right, okay. Where's the hotel? Where is the hotel? Is that the hotel? Stonewood Manor, that's where I live. Ish. That's where everything is. Hello. Okay. Okay, fine. Well, let's head back to where Mycroft's agent is. City Hall is where we're going. Here we go. The man who's scared of fire. I know M is one of the most common starting letters in the English language, which is why it's so useful. It's up there with E. E, T, and S are E, T, S, and M rather are the most common, if I recall correctly, when detecting ciphers or when just working through ciphers. That might be it.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond.
Okay, I think I may just have the wrong evidence tagged. Let's pin that.
My knowledge.
Hello, can we try that again?
Help me, please.
My dear fellow,
there we
you're
go.
talking to the right man.
Yes, I can tell, because you're incredibly posh. The documents are gone, the thief's dead, and all I have is a note from this M. Maybe John was right, and the rickshaw accident was a set-up. If it was, the person behind it displayed us all. And yet, rather than despair, I feel alive. There's someone out there, someone like me, someone at my level, and I gladly accept the challenge.
Alas, that's a terrible blow for the office. I'd better pass on your report immediately. Thank you for your service.
The accident doesn't look so accidental anymore, does it?
I think you might be right, John. I feel like someone is leading us by the nose. First time I've encountered such a devious mind.
I suspect not the last.
This is how the Wykenbach Falls happens. Okay. Right, what else do we have? Iron Coffin, where I have to impersonate a police officer. 3 houses were robbed in Grand Saray during magic shows. That would be the Great Alfonso then. The police are looking into it, but apparently without success. Eel hunting. Okay. That's going to be interesting. Capture Friedrich Panzer, the boss of the Eels gang. Oh, yeah. I've got to work out which of the warehouses in Silverton it is. It's going to be a bit of an anticlimax, that one, because I'm not particularly keen on doing the fightings. Rat on a boat. Still haven't quite figured that one out yet. Heard there's a good fishing spot in front of this building. Not everyone's baiting for fish, though. Postcard brand is my favourite craft. Ouch. And the logo has a picture of a little farm. And that's not the Harbour Master's building I was actually near, is it? It could be. It'd be sensible, but... So if I head west... No, if I head east... Get you east and west sorted out, Drat.
A contest for the guests of Cordona. Find hidden treasure.
Yeah, that's looking like it, isn't it? Okay, so that is definitely it. Oh no, it isn't. Or not. It could be. Not from that side, maybe. Is there another statue? Or was I just looking at it from the wrong angle? There we are. I was looking at it from the other side. To our brave Cordonan sailors, may every horizon be in reach. Okay. I heard there's a good fishing spot in front of this building. Not everyone's baiting for fish. Okay. I mean... the sea is the obvious. Hello? And who are you all?
Are you able to help me?
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
Okay, back with you in the mo. Right, I need bad clothes. Or I need more working class clothes, which are usually bad clothes. Merchant attire is not going to do me any good. Nor is that. That one should help, however. Hello, I'm going around just as a blacksmith. Hope you don't mind.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, friend, I'm not familiar with that.
Okay. Fine. How about you?
May I ask you something?
My dear fellow, you're
There
talking
we
to
go.
the right man.
Well done on that carpet store matter. If you're only this eager to do good for the country. We have an odd predicament, my boy. I was contacted by an unsavory character who had uncovered a rat in his rather illegitimate organisation. The rat's trying to flee the island on the ship Pietas with a bag containing secrets worth more to our new colleague than the lives of everyone on board. He suggested the Crown ought to delicately approach this rat, apprehend this rat, or else he would take a more brute force approach. Needless to say, if we can't apprehend him, the ship will not reach its destination. Thus, to save dozens of lives, we must work with the criminal. Find the man described below, locate his bag, and take a photo. Return to the spot where you received this letter, give the picture to the agent that is fishing, and then never speak of this matter again. Okay, what's he look like? So, they smoke a lot, they book passage on the expedition vessel as a substitute, and they know someone might be looking for them. Okay. Wardrobe again, I feel. Strokers of the working man. That's a marine uniform. It's actually criminal. Very not. I love that one. I know it's awful, but it's absolutely brilliant as well. Okay, let's go criminal chic. You know someone's looking for him anyway. Hello. So we're looking for the Pietas, which I'm hoping is that. I could be wrong. Might be that. I'm not seeing a name, and I'm also not seeing a way to board it, so that'd be it then. Hello, what's this? Bernadotte Company, shipping. Last thing I want to do is run into somebody else's plot. Okay, what have we got? Italian worker, Southpaw, despising. Cordon and Carpenter, Pearl Diver, despising. Neither of them are happy with their work, I have to say. There's the Pietas. Maybe onto something. I'm looking for a guy who smokes a lot, knows he's being chased, and has a bag. I think that might be it. There we go. And then you just walk over and push him in, yeah? Can I talk to him? Okay, maybe not. He's an unfriendly English lawyer. Narrows it down. Don't want to leave your backpack there, mate. If I were you. Maybe it's just me. Oh, there's multiple people with bags who smoke. Great. French lawyer, fresh clothing and hostile. Okay. I see. I perceive the image. He doesn't have a bag. French soldier, hostile, allergic to seafood. Maybe I shouldn't be dressed as a criminal. The owner was looking nervous and uncomfortable, standing alone in the pier wearing fresh clothes. The owner was coughing a lot, alone standing near the ship, and reeked of cigarettes. So he smokes a lot. Huh. Looking nervous. Might be the guy looking nervous. But he doesn't talk anything about smoking. Okay. Anybody else? Can I get on board? Oh, fuck. Oops. In my defense, I fell through a graphics hole. And Sherlock needs to dry off really fast. How often do you think he has baths? If he's scared of water. Unless he's just scared of open water, yeah, which could be. Right, so there's the Pietas. Ah, there's my third dude. Cordon cobbler, slight limp and despicable, or despising rather. Okay. On balance, I think it's going to have to be the heavy smoker. I don't think there's anyone else. Oh, I take it back. They're all over the bloody place. Cordon and worker, fresh left leg injury and hostile. British officer, despising and perfectionist. God, they're all over the bloody place. I'll take it back. Well, may as well get a photo of that one as well. So he is actually working anyway, so he was supposed to be there.
That new one is so nervous.
Hello.
And have you noticed he's a little lame?
Ah, fresh leg injury. One of them had a fresh leg injury. Okay. What we got? So, coughing alone, reeking of cigarettes. Looking nervous, standing alone, wearing fresh clothes. Looking towards Cordona, standing alone, smoking and limping. Talking to an acquaintance, casually sitting on boxes, freshly injured their left leg. Our rat is masquerading as part of an expedition. Had a previous leg injury. So an older one. So smoking and limping. It's going to be that one, isn't it? Anything else? This whole place seems really under-equipped, I have to say. Right, who are you? Albanian Mason, old scar on the arm, unfriendly. So, while he is not my guy... I needed that for all evidence. Okie dokie. So who is it has the fresh injury? Is it him? Fresh clothing and hostile. Photo of the bag at the key. Coughing a lot and alone. Nervous and uncomfortable. It's going to be that one. Photo of a bag near a pier. Alternatively, it's the one that actually says a loader. So it's going to be that. Okay, fine. So the actual mission. Give the picture to the agent that is fishing and then never speak of this matter again. Okay. Probably get changed out of my criminal clothes. Let's get criminal, criminal. I wanna get criminal. I have done you, haven't I, sir? Yeah. Now, where was the fisherman? He was up here. There we go. Save before I do this, just in case I've cocked it up.
Is this familiar to you?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
There we go. And I got paid and everything. Oh. Okay. I'm supposed to go to all these locations and I haven't done yet. Bench on a pier. Is that not where I left the body? Gosh, they really want to take you on a walk around this entire area, don't they? There's the pier at the harbour. Bench on the pier. Well, that is not it. That is very not it. There is a bookshop, however. Have I been to this bookshop? Hello. Have I bought from you?
A fresh newspaper?
Yes, please. Shipwreck in Portsmouth. Suicide claims another. Frosty reception for refugees. Good actor killed by bad actor. Let's have all of them. I get to look at my consequences.
I wish you pleasant reading.
Thank you. Crime and punishment. What else we got? Selection of something. Can't quite see. Okay. What do we got? Frosty reception for refugees. The British envoy's sudden decision to grant citizenship to dozens of refugees seems to have received a cold reception from the public. Interviews with multiple civilians saw common motifs: a fear of increased crime, a dilution of Cordona's culture. Cordona's got at least 6 cultures. What are you complaining about? And a uniform insistence that these concerns have no racial undercurrent. What an awful lot of people, starting with, "I'm not racist, but..." The recent discovery of a dead man inside the refugee camp has heightened tensions, though police have been slow to investigate. A spokesman for the department suggested there may have been a quarrel between the victim and members of the camp, but officers have not yet identified a suspect. Cordona's newest citizens may find themselves with few allies as they join the city. As one councillor put it, if these people wish to be welcomed with open arms, they should not have jumped the queue. Yeah, they've been housed in that camp for how long? Police stormed the Manchios mansion yesterday, uncovering a depraved soiree and the body of one of Cordona's most beloved beauties, Fabio. In a sickening twist, the young Adonis was found on the basement altar, surrounded by occult inscriptions drawn in his blood. Several attendees of the gala were arrested, and upon further investigation, determined that the strange circumstances of the death were the killer's attempt to hide the truth. A source with knowledge of the situation tells us it was manslaughter, and the owner of the house, Mr. Kurt Manchios, had unintentionally killed the drugged actor in an act of self-defence. Were it not for his attempt to hide the crime, he would have walked free. Instead, Mr. Manchios now faces 2 years in jail. Oh, good, because that was the conclusion I wanted to draw, but because I had the wrong one highlighted when I started the conversation, when I went back to it, it tried to route me down the "he is going to hang" line. Right. Okay. Suicide claims another. Shocking scenes at the Rolling Bricks Bridge as a young man leapt to his death in broad daylight. Witnesses report that the man was running as if hell itself was chasing him. With police refusing to discuss the matter, many questions remain. Was he mad or being pursued by something truly terrifying? We encourage any with knowledge of this tragic event to come forward. And shipwreck in Portsmouth. Unexpected tragedy has struck the Arctic expedition vessel Pietas as it approached London. The ship, which departed from Cordona last month, it's apparently been a month since the 30 seconds ago I was at the dock, was to dock for supplies but never made it to port. One survivor, the first mate, washed ashore at Portsmouth in the dead of night, but all other crew and passengers are believed to have perished in the incident. The cause of the shipwreck is currently unknown. Bloody hell! They did not muck around, did they? Huh. Fine. So we have another M there next to the watchtower. Harbour Watchtower. Right, so let's head over to the other M, since I appear to be tracking down M's at the moment. And then I think I want to be headed south-ish. Actually, I do want to be headed south because I want to have another look at this question mark. Since I'm here, there's a man blowing a hookah. How can I tell that half my audience were asleep? They let me get away with saying that. Okay. Right, hello.
Oriental rugs at a good price.
Hello.
Merhaba. It's a good day for a purchase.
Greetings. Mayan ritual dagger. Summon a dragon or the end of the world. Okay. Yep, I'll have that.
May your purchase bring you joy.
You got some funny looking stuff going on, but alright.
Don't miss out on the best carpets on the island.
Come for the carpets, stay for the Mayan sacrificial daggers. Okay. I'll under as you do. Now, where is the question mark? Somewhere I can't go from here, of course it is. So it's going to have to probably be down and round to the left. Okay. Hello? Why are you... okay, fair enough. As you do. Lots of places that could be a mystery. Oh, sorry. Sorry, child. I didn't mean to run into you. Apologise. Oh, nearly there. Okay. Wow, that's a lovely house. Okay. Spices. We do like us some spices. Oh, hello, horsey. It's going to be up there. I love the horse modelling they've got on this. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Because it's true. It's really good. Right. Oh, was it this bit that I couldn't find? I don't think I need to be dressed this way. So let's dress as a workman. Save the game and see if this dude will talk to me. Hello?
Are you able to help me?
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
And that's because I've got that pinned. Hang on. Let's unpin that. Can I talk to you? Do I have to talk to you about something specific? As that guy was having another asthma attack. It's going to be him. But I'm blown if I know why he's having a turn. Yeah, I hate to have to break it to you, mate. Kicking it ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, it's got to be him. Mystery. Huh. Mystery on Eurus Road. Or something. Oh, is that one of the ones I've already done? Huh. So, as you were spoken, there's Crooked Street. What am I doing? Sorry, I need coffee. Sorry, back in the moment. Just having to sort out a message. Right. So we've only got one question mark there. So I think I found the others and sorted them out. Just for some reason, I can't seem to work out where the mystery actually is. No idea. Okay, well, rather than sit and have a tizzy over it, I will instead do what I was going to do, which is head north up to the Harbour Watchtower. Sinking City Kickstarter Sinking City 2 Kickstarter launches March the 6th. So, a couple of days. Kind of curious now as to how much it's going to be. I might just have to cry quietly in a corner. Because I love the Sinking City so much. And, of course, I'm a wild fan of pretty much all the Sherlock Holmes games. So I'm looking the other side of this. English spy. Well done.
Mr. Holmes,
Hello.
your brother sent me.
Oh, terrific. Let me guess. A mission of global importance, a nation forever in my debt? Let's get this over with.
I see the Holmes demeanor is genetic. Well then, this island is home to a seemingly innocuous astronomy professor named Jacob Haring.
Uh-huh.
In high society, though, he's rather more infamous. He possesses a collection of scandalous materials that could compromise almost every aristocrat in Britain. And Haring recently got his hands on information that would expose one of our men. He agreed to return it, so long as he was paid a visit by a Holmes.
And Mycroft was too busy watching the crown jewels?
Uh-huh.
Fine. I'll visit Mr. Haring the moment I can spare the time.
Just wait. The man is a loner, but a cunning one. This invitation implies he has something in mind for you, so be careful. And remember, I was never here.
Excellent. Right. Right. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to Sinking City 2. I suspect it's going to be very good. Hope I can run it. I think they've now thrown it open on social media, by the way, for playtesters, if people are interested. Okay, where am I going? The Clockwork Extortion. Large mansion with a fountain near the east end of Bonanza Road in Grand Surrey. Has built a reputation as a very influential man, but he's a blackmailer. He must be very I must be careful. Okay. If I just turn up dressed as a vampire, that will confuse him. Okay. I'm gonna see a blackmailer dressed as a vampire, because of course I am. It's all the vampires all the way down today. Right, where am I going? Grand Survey. Ouch. Bonanza and Grand Survey. Right, fine. Oh, good lord. Oh, he's up by the yacht club. Oh, he does live in the posh bit then. Okay, fair enough. So there. End of Bonanza Road on Grand Surrey. Ignore me, I'm just dressed like a perfectly normal, totally normal vampire dude. It's
The
all good.
finest clothes for the finest clothes for the finest citizens.
Okay, hello. There's an image. Oh, I've got some cash at the moment. What the hell? Oh, that's a perfect look, isn't it? He's definitely gone for the contouring on the face. I'm just going to sit here and randomly buy vampire clothes, okay?
A perfect choice.
Weird. I'm a weird person. So, the fine house at the end of... Well, if that's the yacht club, it's going to be that, really, isn't it? Unless it's all the way to the end. Oops. Which it could be, actually. That might be... That looks like a church. Excuse me, sir, where do you live? Can't go that way. Okay, so that's wrong. Right, if that is the yacht club where I am. Did it say the west end of Bonanza Road? East end of Bonanza Road. I went completely the wrong way because I'm an idiot. Okay, I can tell my east and west. It's fine. So I'm actually here, basically. That's not a house. That might be. Or not. This case may be. That's still not a house. I don't care. Oh, wasn't one of the treasure hunt things for a gazebo? Is that it, do we think? Speed through the spray. Da, 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 da. I know I'm slightly chaotic on this, but... it may well be the bench on the pier. Could. Depends how many piers we have. Or not. And also what angle I'm supposed to be looking at this at. Okay, that's slightly bizarre. Right, hang on. I may not be in the right place. It may simply be that there is a pier. Okay. Right, hang on. Let's have a look. No, that is a totally different shape, isn't it? Looking at it, the building's right. It's that design, but that's wrong. Okay, fine, whatever. We'll do the clockwork extortion then instead. Large mansion with a fountain near the east end of Bonanza Road. Okay. Still on Bonanza Road? Oh, Bonanza Road's bloody huge. Okay. Found it. Oh, it's got a fountain, but the fountain doesn't work. Right, okay, that's always fun. Okay. So I'm dressed as a mad professor vampire. I'd just like to point this out. Jack London, White Fang. Okay. As you do. Yeah. You have this person stroll up to you and you know exactly that you're dealing with a Holmes. Okay, that's fine. Oh.
Boom, Sherry. I found a corpse. Don't you think it's strange we always end up in situations like this?
Seek, and ye shall find.
A little bird sang to me. What? Okay.
John, do you know any songbirds?
Oh, I don't know. Partridges, birds of paradise, chickens. Okay, I might just be hungry.
Oh, this is fine. Earth orbit. Planet's orbit. Planet's apparent path, possibly. Right, okay. Was he dealing with the weird shit? It could be. Right, okay, let's have a look.
It would not be easy to cut this hat in two. Whoever is responsible is a master of their craft.
Okay.
Pheasant feathers. They're rare here.
A little bird sang to me. Pheasant is a bird. I mean, not a songbird, but it's a bird. Okay, what we got?
Judging by his expression, a painful and unexpected death.
I'm not assuming that's the professor, to be fair.
His hand is clinging to his chest, but he has no stab or gunshot wounds.
What's in his hand, preciouses?
Pattern 1796 light cavalry saber. It looks like he died of natural causes, but something doesn't add up.
With a sword. So he took a swipe at whoever had the hat on. Maybe. This is very peculiar. Hello?
A safe behind a painting. Classic.
True. I have the key.
This was opened carefully.
By the owner? Maybe? What was in there?
One presumes that empty safes are not some hip new trend.
The idea of Sherlock Holmes using the word hip.
Blackmail material. Where would you keep it?
Oh, nice try, Sherry. I ain't telling you nothing.
I wouldn't hide it in the most obvious safe behind a painting ever. I would hide it somewhere else, but that's just me. Should anyone ever feel the need to try and search my belongings. I don't have blackmail material on anyone. Diary. Weirdly, his diary is not a thing. Medical report for fencing competition. To whom it may concern, patient Jacob Haring has completed his physical and is in perfect health to participate in the fencing competition at the London Fencing Club. Kind regards, Dr. Wagner Bush, April 1880.
Completely healthy and ready to take part in the fencing competition.
Well, it explains who cut his hat in half then. Why are you holding it like that?
So, the victim is Professor Jacob Haring himself. That's no great surprise.
Please don't hold your swords like that. I beg
London
of
Fencing
thee.
Club, 1876.
Okay. You see, behind there, behind the picture is actually where I would hide such things, but it's just me.
A man with a plan. Admittedly, not a great plan if you write on paper exactly when you will do your illegal business, but a plan nonetheless.
Wake up, morning constitutional, morning ablutions, breakfast, walk on the quay, collect mail from the post office, work on the science article, the Sirius B lunch and tea, answering letters, check my precious collection, repair the clock, evening repast, exercise, walk along the quay, reading, prepare for sleep. You have a boring life, sir. You see, why would you leave
Stamped
that
with
there?
Mr. Harring's personal seal.
Why would you leave all that there? There's something very funky going on here. So, he was the fencer. So what else have we got? Repair the clock.
The clock's hands aren't moving.
So repair them then.
The clock's hands aren't moving.
Sounds like the to-do list you made as a kid. Wake up, eat breakfast, read. Yeah, you break it down by every 3 seconds. And where did your... That's a weird place to put your telescope, but never mind. Alright, what else have we got? Room I can't get to. Dodgy dinner service. Huh. I don't think there's anything more to be found out there. So, what about the clock? Let's look at the clock. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Oh, it's just paper. Okay, fine. So, shall I pin his schedule? Someone left a message on the someone left a message on the blackboard. A little adult bird sang to me. Found a stopped clock behind his writing desk. So there's nothing else there. But I am still hunting evidence. Huh. Okay. What else could be on his desk, in his desk? What else do we have? Nothing else on this body. And we've got all the clues. Oh, there we go.
But still deadly. 2 sabers used to be mounted here.
There we go. Chill on the carpet. Right, what have we got? Right. What's that Harring? Yeah. Nope. Yep. Abso-fucking-lutely. But then, why did he die? Nope. He was left-handed. He must have been left-handed. the hell was he doing drawing his sabres that way? That's weird. I think his sabres are the wrong way around. Could just be me. Huh? Yeah, nah. Caught him while he was taking stuff or out or putting it into the safe. Right, okay. Uh-huh. Nope, maybe. While he was trying to fix the clock. Not sure about the drawing on the...
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
So it was somebody else put it on the board. Okay, fine. It was the other dude. Kind of makes sense, I guess. I'm gonna get whinged
You're
out.
not even trying, Sherry.
Hang on a
Concentrate.
minute. Right, okay, so he wasn't wearing his hat at the time when he did that, logically. Another person. So him after he's had his hat knocked off? So did I get that right?
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm getting moaned at now. I'm getting whinged at by John. Great, okay, fine. Okay, so that's correct for that one. It has to be. So what are my options? Literally just those two. Okay. Right. And that was him slicing the hat off. They weren't both fencing. Did he have a heart attack and fake his medical records? Oh, there was a third position here. Right, okay. Possibly that one then.
Mr. Herring was not one to deviate from his plans, and yet, on this day, he only managed to answer his mail and never did get to repair the clock. The visitor knew his schedule. They entered the house between 3:30 and 4 p.m. That's exactly when Herring would be checking his blackmail collection. When Jacob saw the intruder, his fencing reflexes kicked in. He lunged left to the sabres, wrenched one off the wall, and attacked the visitor. But in the middle of the assault, Mr. Herring is struck by a heart attack, and the professor only manages to cut off the hat of the intruder. The visitor stole Herring's entire blackmail collection and wrote a message on the blackboard.
Before we go chasing the intruder, should we try to confirm the cause of the professor's death? I'd hate for him to be a red herring.
John, if you weren't imaginary, I would actually run you through with the other saber. Right. Wears a stylish hat with a red ribbon and pheasant feathers. Looks like he stole the professor's collection. Well, at the moment he doesn't wear that. We need to search his house for more clues. Okay. Right then. So, additional clues. Does this mean I get to leave the room? Nope. Very nope. Very nope. Okay, what's back here? Not a lot. There's a lot of blackboards around here. Little bird sang to me. We don't have any pictures of birds. It does not appear to be... Oh, I like that. Sorry. Doesn't seem to be very much into animal life. So are there other things that a bird could be in or on? Makes sense for a blackmailer to have all of the information to hand for the islands, doesn't it? Okay, hello. Was he poisoned?
Half empty, or for John, half full. A strong,
there we go.
Smell. Uncharacteristic for tea.
Mate, if you ever had black cohosh tea, trust me on this.
Totally empty. Even John couldn't argue with that.
Right then. So we have a chemical analysis to complete. So that's chemical my analysis. Find out what poisoned the guy. So -4, -1, -2. Okay, fine. That's fairly obvious. What have we got? -4, -1, -2. I mean, 4, 1, 2 is the nicest one, and then I can just flip it, but it's not necessarily a given. So a -5 and a +4, would that be helpful? Is there ducks? There is a 4 and a -2. There's a 2 and a -2. Is there a +3 green? Because that would make my life easier. Or not. Where are we? So that we don't want to be doing, ideally, unless there's a +1 for that, which there isn't. Okay. See, it's getting the blue 2 is actually kind of tricky. Well, I suppose I could do that. Okay. Right, let's combine those two. Which gets me 2 and 4. And then we want to flip the positive and negative for that. Oops. And then that gets us -2, -4. Can I get to a +8 in orange? Because if I can, that would actually make my life a bit easier, to be brutally honest. But we can't, so never mind. In which case, we divide that by 2. And then I just need to get to 4 on the orange, which is nice and easy because I can just have a +1. And then combine that. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't. We don't. We don't. Because you're an idiot, Linda. That's the last one before they do that, so I need to flip that first. Actually, no, I can make that simpler. So, that one goes first and goes to there. And then that and that. Oh no, they both need one. Combine. I'm trying to simplify it and I've just cocked it up completely. And then that goes to there. -4, -1, -2. And then that goes to there. So all it does is lop out another stage, but it does make it look slightly neater. Chemical analysis showed a trace of digitalis inside the teapot. Plant often used in medicine to cure heart diseases, but at the wrong dosage and when combined with physiological stress, it can cause a heart attack. Death by dying. Killed by death. Chemical analysis revealed the drink was laced with digitalis. So there was a guy with a nice hat who's knows his way around digitalis. Okay.
Digitalis is usually used to cure heart disease, but every drug is a poison if you get the dosage wrong. Or right, if that's your goal.
Yeah, that's the problem. Have I got everything from there? Yes. Okay. Can't really look at the hats anymore, can I? There's nothing back here. I can't look at the telescope. And there's nothing more on the desk except that which I have already found. Okay, that's fine. So, can't get there. That's apparently of no interest. That's a cushion for reasons known to somebody else. Oh well. And there's no birds around here at all. A little bird sang to me. The case is called the clockwork extortion. There's no cuckoo clock kicking around somewhere, is there? Because that's what I would be looking for. A little bird sang to me, and the title of the case is The Clockwork Extortion. Poor Sherlock's having a bad day, isn't he? Okay. Let's have a look. Why would you even put that there? Is Mycroft a mass murderer and we didn't know? Just could be, actually. I mean, I'm loath to go visit. Because I'm loath to go back and visit the guy who gave me the mission. There's nothing else in here. Can I look at the hat? It's not a thing, is it? Not even part of my wardrobe. What is going with that? Okay, don't go messy hair, because that just looks weird. Respect the quiff. Clearly something I am missing, and I don't know what. Yes, alright, Pando. Thank you for going to sleep on me, git weasel. Right, so what is going on in the clock? So, what might have stopped the clock? Is the clock even relevant? I mean, the clock's not going round because the hands aren't going round even because the clock is open.
The clock's hands aren't moving.
So it can't be in here. It must be out. It must be somewhere else, but... Okay, fine. Only other place I can go. Right, so that was presumably the professor's hat. Chronicle... That's women's. We got some women's boots. What's going on? Blinky, blinky, blink, blink, blink. I wonder if I can... Oh, hang on. The professor is a public figure because he's a renowned scientist. So can I look him up? Do we think? In City Hall. Because of course I found all the clues here. Am I an idiot? Yes, I am. I mean, hell, we can look the visitor up, we can look the professor up. Unless there's a big thing on selling hats. I don't know, maybe the guy's selling hats, I don't know. is the archive. There we go. Okay. Little bird sang to me with a stylish hat. I mean, I thought occupation is a thing. Looks like he stole them. Why would you do that? Okay, this is not going to work. And we're in Grand Surrey. I don't know, is there a milliner? Legal documents? I'm going to brute force this. Okay, so let's look for the we're looking for citizens, I think. No, hang on. What have we got? Death by dying. I mean, I don't know. I feel I should be able to do more with the visitor's portrait, but I'm not sure I'm in the right place. Oh, a new entry in John's diary. Okay, that's John's diary where he's having utter contempt for me because I'm useless. Right, fine. I can't go to a hospital, can I? This isn't like Sinking City, where you could do that. Okay, what we got? So that does need research. But maybe it needs research at the police station. Not in the archive. So, I can't research the professor because there's no evidence to pin for him. Okay, so where's the police station? Over there, okay. Okay, so we are looking for possibly victim evidence, documentation, maybe. because... And it would be Grand Surrey logically. No, okay. Suspect, Grand Surrey. No. Crime of... Complaint. Okay, let's unlock that. Okay. What are my options? So, I wonder if he's killed someone with Digitalis before. So let's look at violent crimes. Let's look at suspects, and let's look at instrument of crime. Okay. Let's turn that off. Go to Grand Surrey. No. I'm clearly missing something because I'm an idiot. Okay. So we know it's Grand Surrey. Maybe? I mean, I'm assuming here that Digitalis is what we're looking for, but I could be wrong. Okay. It's got to be the visitor's portrait. Let's go with a complaint. I wonder if somebody witnessed the fight. God. Okay, what we got? Evidence. I feel I'm right on the edge of something, and I'm not sure what. It's going to be something buggering obvious, isn't it? Like the guy's surname is Bird or something. Okay, crimes. Let's go with, fuck it, violent crimes. In Grand Surrey, no. We don't have any evidence. Witness? Yes! God! That was a long walk down the cold beach to get to that one. Report on the Robbins Gang, 1878. A woman reported a loud noise and screams in Grand Surrey. Okay, Surrey, Surrey, whatever will be, or something. I don't know. When police arrived at the place, they were instantly ambushed and the shootout began. There were no casualties on either side. What were they? All really crap. But most of the suspects managed to escape. The officers succeeded in arresting only 2 gang members, Sid Parry and Harry Trelawney, both the sons of local noblemen. During the interrogation, they both confessed they were associated with the Robbins gang. Okie dokie. Rumoured to engage in blackmail, robbery and illegal bookmaking, but have remained elusive for a long time, the gang members tend to distinguish themselves by wearing bright red waistcoats and hats with red ribbons and bird feathers. They often emblazon their crime scenes with a reference to little birds singing. Well, how the hell was I supposed to know that? Their leader calls himself Lucky Joe, but his true identity remains unconfirmed. The detained gang members have revealed the location of their hideout in Grand Surrey, west of the intersection of Vernay Street and LeBlanc Road. Okay. Right then.
Seems like we have fun neighbours, eh, Sherry?
We should introduce ourselves.
We have a somewhere to go. So, let's finish up this evening's little fun and games by heading back. Where's Grand Surrey? Oh God, when they said neighbours, they're not kidding. Huh. Vernay and LeBlanc is there. So if I go home and then head north while dressed as a mad scientist vampire, that'll be it then.
Hello.
You know what? I have a powerful urge to save this. I'm going to have a fight. Well, I'm going to avoid a fight anyway. Okay. So there was a raid. Whether they're still there, don't know. Can't get in there anyway. If I were evil villainy types, oops, I would be walking into a wall apparently. There's a lovely gazebo. Oh, hello.
We found the treasure. You and I make a good team.
Okay, I accidentally found the gazebo I was supposed to be looking for. Okay, fine. That's cool. I can cope with that. What am I actually supposed to be looking for again? Grand Surrey, west of the intersection of Vernay and LeBlanc. Okay, well there's Vernay, there's LeBlanc. So it's got to be that, isn't it? It's got to be up there. Can I get in there? Is there any kind of doorway involved at all? It's got to be that. Oops. I'm confused. I'm a very confused Drut. Can't get in there, which is fine. Whatever. Be headed east. Well, I kind of do actually. Where's Vernay and LeBlanc? Wow. Okay, that's seen better days, hasn't it? Good lord. Okay. This seems suspiciously nice. Oh, all right then. Fine. There was me looking for somewhere that had been police raided. And apparently, no, it's just a nicer house than anybody else I've seen this side of the Eyes Wide Shut party. Oh, hello. Can I get in through the back door?
He doesn't have an invitation to the club. Get him, boys.
Oh, for God's sake. No, we are not having that. I do not do combat in this game.
Fella,
Go away.
I give up. Take me into custody. You have nothing on me anyway. So I'll walk out the station right after you do.
Uh-huh. Yes, I'm not keen on combat in this game. Just not very good at it. I've managed to arrest their leader, Lucky Joe. I've brought him to the police station. Did I pin that? I didn't, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, let's pin that then. Right.
Excellent job catching this crook, sir. His name is Lucky Joe, and as it happens, someone with influence was after him too. You did them a favour.
I just solved the mystery, officer. If a criminal appears in my path, it merely affirms my deductions are sound.
Either way, you'll be pleased to know that an anonymous tip has fingered Lucky Joe as being involved in the murder of a famous professor. We have photographs and witness statements. Not so Lucky Joe is headed straight to the gallows. Someone served him to us on a silver platter.
Interesting. Well, as a vital ally in the arrest of a wanted murderer, you couldn't possibly object to me interviewing him.
Well, vital? Yes, no, of course. Go ahead.
Sahas, I don't think Lucky Joe did it. Bit suspicious. Might as well have a big sign up saying the Robins did it and I'm not sorry.
Haven't you made my day bad enough?
Not really.
Get out!
No.
The police received an anonymous tip. Someone saw you entering Professor Jacob Haring's house. They have photos.
I'm dressed as a vampire.
You're in trouble.
I didn't even touch the old fool. This whole business was a setup from the beginning.
You broke into the house at the exact time Jacob Haring had his safe open and his collection of blackmail materials.
Yeah, but how did you get the schedule?
Perfect timing to steal the lot.
Ah, that's circumstantial
Is
at
there
best.
a woman?
Alas, the professor turned out to be less feeble than you expected. He pulled a saber from the wall and nearly took your head off. But lo, the vigor evaporated, and all at once he fell to the floor, grasping his chest as if his heart itself had given up.
That's exactly what happened. And that's why I'll be out of this reeking cell by morning, once the coroner has done his business.
Unlikely. You claim somebody set you up. If so, they will ensure that you're hanged. We both want to know who is truly behind this, so tell me the whole story. It may yet save your life.
Oh, blast. All right. What do you want to know?
I want to know who gave you Haring's schedule, and who did Haring feel comfortable enough to drink tea with?
Haring's blackmail collection was hardly public knowledge. It stands to reason that whoever informed you of his existence must be who set you up.
Yes, obviously. But I've never seen his face, nor do I know his name. I received a note at El Palazzo de Lusso that gave me the address of Jacob Haring. It was signed with one letter, M.
I cannot believe such an established gang leader would personally engage in burglary simply because he received a letter.
It was not just a letter. I received something else with the note. A file on me. And a bloody detailed one at that. I'm not sure if it was from Haring's own collection, but it contained things that could bury me and the entire damn Robins. I burned the file in a heartbeat, but the note warned of others like it in Haring's safe. I needed to retrieve them and got lucky.
Lucky? Why?
The note said that by being there at a very precise time, I'd find that safe opened. And it was right.
Okay.
So you broke into Professor Haring's study and stole the blackmail materials. What did you do with them?
Do you like jokes?
My humour tends toward the dry and bitter.
Then you will love this one. As I fled Haring's place with the documents, a pickpocket snatched the folder from me on the street. I was played from the beginning, beaten at my own game. They made a joke of me and the Robins, and now I await the gallows. Ha! Ha ha ha!
Oh, you're right, it was a good joke. But now things begin to make sense.
Okay.
Fear not, Joe. I will prove you didn't kill Professor Herring.
What? Then you better do it fast.
Per his schedule, Professor Herring had tea with a guest not long before you arrived. The tea in Herring's teapot was dosed with digitalis. A large dose of such a drug, coupled with physical exertion, can cause cardiac arrest.
So, if the old man hadn't attacked me...
He may have lived, yes. But it wasn't you who killed him. The real murderer is the one that poisoned the professor and set you up. I'll make sure the police know it.
Yeah, you may save my bacon.
Oh, I wouldn't sing a victory song just yet. I believe they're preparing for a conversation with you on many subjects, like the robins.
I can handle those fools. I thought you were the copper's pet. But you have character those bloodthirsty mongrels lack. I respect that.
Make no mistake, Joe, we are not friends. Should we meet again under different circumstances, well, you know my character.
So, for example, a visiting maths professor. Were he to get involved, might be trusted enough by...
Lucky Joe is just behind this door, waiting for you.
By the professor to have a cup of tea with. Well, that's gone horribly wrong. Lucky Joe is locked up, but the blackmail materials have been stolen. I couldn't retrieve them for the United Kingdom intelligence. I've got Joe's letter from an M who seems to be behind the theft of Herring's documents. Lucky Joe said he was contacted by M at the El Palazzo del Lusso Hotel. And I've got the note saying that he wants to meet me at 227. Which kind of makes sense. So, leave us go to the Palazzo Lusso, I think. If I can get there now. Oh, I haven't actually got that unlocked. Oh, I can't do it from inside anyway because I'm an idiot. Okay, out we go first, and then we do that. Right, now, Grand Southern Survey, here we come. And then north to Palazzo Lusso. Get down. Oh, no, I need to go further up the hill. Okay. Show me the champion of life. Right. There is Il Palazzo Lusso. But I can't get in. Can we go through here?
Oh, is that you, Mr. Holmes? Please, come in.
Oh, right,
now
okay.
that the police have finished their investigation, Il Palazzo del Lusso has finally reopened.
That was me trying to get in through the back door. No wonder
We
I
are
was getting in.
delighted to welcome you back, Mr. Holmes.
Oops. Yeah, dressed as a vampire mad scientist. It's fine. Right, yes, hotel I started in. So, let's go check out 227. Actually, let's save the game, then check out 227.
How can I help you, sir?
I want to go to room 227.
Good day. I'm looking for room 227. An acquaintance of mine has invited me to visit him.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, what a delight to see you again. Professor Malice told me he was expecting someone, but I didn't know it would be you. 227 is upstairs and to the left. He said you should spare him the trouble and let yourself in. Here's the key. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to see you.
Professor Malice. Yes. Yes, of course. Well, I'd best not keep him waiting, thank you.
Well dressed as a vampire. I know, it's an awful outfit, but I thought I'd stick with it for a while.
Sherry, this feels awfully like someone has set a mousetrap and we're walking right into it.
Yep. I have it under control, John.
Have you seen my coat? I have everything under control.
Really, Sherry? I don't like this. Please.
I mean, we are clearly being set up.
Is this familiar to you?
You won't get a word out of me.
Oh, right, fine. Professor Evil. I'm just concerned about Professor Evil. Who is so not going to be
neither
there.
a trapdoor nor a self-firing gun.
No, but this is a setup. This is going to be a meet and greet from Moriarty, isn't it?
Everybody has pressure points. What would happen if I pushed yours?
Oh, mate, my pressure points in this game are so up for grabs.
A family photo of the man who jumped off the bridge. Pity.
Daniel Wellington was a wealthy nobleman who arrived on Cordona at the very beginning of the silver rush of 1818. Funneled all his money into mining and earned himself a fortune. Had 4 sons, all infamous for their spoiled behaviour. Oh! Okay. And ability to pay their way out of any crime, including bludgeoning a man near to death and setting a bar on fire. He died in 1859 at the age of 67. His inheritance passed to his eldest son, Tom. Tom Wellington was not nearly as smart at business as his father. Every new financial investment failed, but with the mining business still profitable, the family were insulated. Tom Wellington committed suicide in 1863. It all went horribly wrong. The families hated on the island.
How many more dossiers like this does M possess?
All of them, I would imagine. That's suspicious. What have we got? Okay, maybe not. I've only got 3 things exposed and I kind of want more. What's in the bin? Oh, hello.
Mysteries of Sirius B by Jacob Haring. Used, then discarded. Like everyone in his path. These people were not colleagues or co-conspirators, they were just implements M used to get what he wanted.
So we're definitely introducing Moriarty so early and putting him in such a position of power.
Any sign of the stolen documents?
Yeah, like hell. They're either gone or they're here. Dear Mr. Holmes, I must apologise for not being there to greet you. I waited for quite some time, but perhaps I overestimated your abilities. Alas, I have urgent matters to attend to overseas and can delay my departure no longer. As such, I'm afraid I simply do not have time to pack up all my things. Perhaps you can take a good look around for me and see if there's anything of note. I'd be in your debt. I'm already thinking about how to repay you. Must run, M. Yeah.
What did it say, Sherry?
That I failed, John. He's gone, tore through Cordona like a hurricane and left us to sift through the wreckage.
I'm assuming, however... Oh,
I am watching you. Nelson's monument in Trafalgar Square, London.
The hairs on my neck just stood up.
Yeah. Thing is, which Holmes was he expecting? Was Moriarty expecting initially to be going up against Mycroft?
A dossier on General Garnet Wolseley, but now empty.
Okay.
Extensive handwritten notes on Sirius B. It appears M was studying up.
What else do we have? Seal.
I recognize this seal from Jacob Harring's mail. He left behind only what he wanted us to find. Infuriating.
Okay. And a chess game.
A clean champagne flute. The first move has been made.
And the final move ends up going off the edge of the Reichenbach Falls.
Anglo-Egyptian war looms.
Great.
The champagne bottle is uncorked, yet still chilled and bubbly. The gall of this man.
Someone's celebrating a victory, and I'm not sure it's us.
M is celebrating and wants us to know it.
And Mycroft's agents.
So M did orchestrate her accident with unimaginable precision. Jacob Haring, just a pawn in a complex chess match. A marked map of Cordona. We've visited most of these locations recently.
To be fair, you visited most of Cordona recently. If you really want to get picky. What else do we have? There's that red one. No other... Oh, there we go.
The position of naval forces in the Mediterranean. This M has his sights set on bigger things. All these thefts, exactions, and deaths are the intricately entwined pieces of a greater plan, and we fail to influence it in the slightest.
Well, to be fair, you are a baby.
We're too late, Sherry. M set this all up for us, knowing by the time we found it, he would already have left Cordona.
No, there must be something I've missed. We can still catch him.
There's nothing else here. It's over. You read his letter.
No.
He laid out this makeshift museum to taunt you. Don't give him the satisfaction.
I will not cede defeat. I will treat this threat with the seriousness it deserves, which is to say, my absolute attention.
Then you were giving him the win, Sherlock. Have you considered you might be out of your depth? He was sitting here in this very room, spinning his web around Cordona and beyond. Manipulating and murdering people, using the Mediterranean as his playground like some sodding Napoleon of crime.
Are you trying to suggest...
I am not suggesting. I am stating outright that he is toying with you and you are too arrogant to avoid the bait. Sherlock, we stumbled into the lion's den. Now we must slow down, be smart, and make sure we get to walk out alive.
So what do you suggest?
I know you want to catch him on your own, but it's time to face the facts. You lost. The smartest thing we can do now is lick our wounds and tell Mycroft everything.
Mycroft? Now you are being hysterical.
Look around you, Sherry. He's stealing secrets from the Crown, toying with navies, fomenting war. You cannot catch him alone. We will need all your brother's connections to stop this madman before he does worse.
Bonus points for correct usage of the word fomenting, because the number of times I've seen it written as fermenting, and that's not the same thing. I will tell Mycroft, because I am a baby.
Perhaps you're right. He could be anywhere in Europe, and the only practical way to find him is with Mycroft's eyes and ears. I shall endeavour to tell my brother the whole story as soon as I can stomach another humiliation.
Good. Thank you. And it is not humiliation, it is humility. For now, we need to put this wretched affair behind us. M has gone. Best to focus on the reason we came to Cordona in the first place.
You're right. I'm glad you were here.
I'm always looking out for you, brother.
Thank you, John. Now, shall we?
Okay. M for mystery. I don't think there are any other M's on the map, are there? So yes, Moriarty has been getting under Sherlock's skin since he was a teenager / early 20s. Early 20s by the looks of it. Seconded only by confusing casual and causal. Oh, God, yes. Yes. See also Further and Farther, although that one at least is picked largely on a case-by-case basis for each style. Affect and Effect, though. Vicious and Viscous, yes. Kate B, oh God, yes. I've read some wonderful stuff where apparently people went into a viscous rage. And I was just thinking, how? Gooey? One that does bug me, and I know it started as a typo, but it seems to be people use it a lot now. And I think they may have started being ironic, but it's now bled into doing it unironically. Rogue and Rouge. Which gets up my nose. It really does. The Misplaced You. Right. Let's get out of this room. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah. It started, I think, largely with people misspelling Rogue One. And now so many people spell Rogue Rouge, and it's really annoying. Fluorescent. Oh, God, yes. Fluorescent, indeed. Surely that's just smelly flour at that stage. Right. I am going to leave it there for tonight because it's quite late, and I will bid you a good night. I will be back on Thursday, all things being equal, with the Thaumaturge, and I hope to see some of you then. Should be around 7:30 again, UK. So thank you, and good night. Thank you indeed. Lovely to have you all.